There he comes.
This young runner representing the Greater Lowell Roadrunners.
Go, Michael! Woo!
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Again, if you don't know about me, I am Michael Suter. I am a 123 half marathoner. Winner of Mayor's Cup 8 to 10-year-old boys division, male youth runner of the year for Greater Lowell Roadrunners. And that's a little bit more about me. Again, if you want to see more, go back to my introduction from like 2 days ago. I tell all about me there, and I tell about this channel and everything else you have to know about this channel. So, yeah, there. As I'm sure you guys saw the intro on today's video, I am trying to add in some new stuff like an intro, and then at the end of the day, at the end of each video, I will be adding a quote from a calendar I have. So that'll be a daily quote. Typically every day. If you don't see one, that just means the quote wasn't good from today's calendar. But normally every day I'll have a quote at the end of the video, so just stick around to see that kind of quote. Without further ado, guys, let's just jump right into the video. It's going to be a good one. So today's video is about benefits of running with a team. I'm sure a lot of you have a team to run with. If you don't, I recommend Greater Lowell. They have a great team, great youth program too. I run for the youth program, and I have the team. The membership for the team only costs like $60 a year for a family and $35 for a personal for one person. So it's super cheap, great program. You can also join Boston Buddies, which is another program. It's a virtual program where it's a virtual running group, but I think they do have some group runs. So I think you can, if you like look at their Facebook page and stuff, or any other social media page, I think they have some group runs going on sometimes. So you guys can check that out too. So the first thing I want to touch on is running with a team can help push you. Obviously, when you're running by yourself, I know this is probably hard. We don't really push ourselves when you're by ourselves, because when you're running by yourself, it's really hard to get moving, get excited. I mean, it's kind of boring out there by yourself unless you have even music, but even then, it's still kind of boring with no one to talk to. But when you run with a team, it's different. They can push you. They will. If you want to run fast, you can find a group of people who run fast. You can find a group of people who want to run your pace. So I suggest definitely that for a team. You can really find everything you want in a team. So that's what I like about team running for pushing you. Another thing I want to touch on is they help you when you're not having the best day and like you're tired and you don't want to get out of bed, and you wake up and you don't want to go running. They can help you in that sense, because normally if you're running with a team, you're more determined to get out there because you want to run with them and you don't want to disappoint them. So when you run with them, when you have a team to run with, you're more likely to get out the door easier than when you're just going out there to run by yourself. It's a lot harder when you're running by yourself to get out the door than when you're running with a team. So yeah, that's another thing. Another one I want to touch on is it's just more fun to run with a team. I mean, I think we can all agree on that one. If you guys run with a team, you know that running with a team is a lot more fun than running by yourself. Running by yourself is fun, but it's so much more fun when you have someone to talk to on that team, and you have like people to talk to. You have people to run your own pace. You have people who can relate to you. I mean, you can find a lot of people who can relate to you and who have the same interests as you. Those are the type of people you want to run with. And sometimes you probably might become friends with them. I mean, that can happen. So that's another thing. It's a lot more fun running with a team than running by yourself, as we've touched on in this past block. So yeah, I think it's way more fun to run with a team. It's way less fun to run by yourself still. I run with my dad. Obviously, I can't run by myself yet, but I run with my dad. It's way more fun running with him than running by myself. And I don't want to run by myself. It's more boring. So yeah, it's more fun. Helps you get better. As I have mentioned in some of these blocks, a team helps you get better. When you're running by yourself, again, you're not really pushing yourself. So a team is going to help you get better faster because you're going to want to compete with them. You're going to want to keep up with them. And if you run like a hard track workout with them, you don't want to fall behind. You want to keep up. So they're going to get you better faster. It's just, I think we can all agree, like, that's kind of what happens if you want to get better faster. You join a team. Meet new people. Again, as I touched on in previous blocks of this video, meeting new people, you can definitely meet new people in a group. You might meet people who have the same interests as you. You might want to run with them. You might find people, most likely, that run the same pace as you. You might want to run with them. So that's a great thing about a group too. You can find new people who you like and who you want to run with. Some have the same interests. Some run the same pace. Some do the same distance as you. You may want to run with them too. So that's another thing you got to think about when you're running. You just, meet new people. Do fun activities. A lot of groups set up group runs or they set up fun challenges. I know my group, Grid Lowell, they set up a lot of group runs. I'm not a lot of the time there, but they set up a lot of fun group runs. I like it. I've never been to one, but I wish I could be because they sound really, really fun. Grid Lowell, also puts on some challenges that happens. Last year, they put on a mile challenge. I got my mile PR from that. That's broken now, but I got my previous PR from that. So, yeah, that happened. They also sponsor and put on a lot of races. So that's another fun activity you can do. And, yeah, I think that's about it for fun activities. So that'll probably close it up for today, guys. I know this was kind of a shorter video. There wasn't much more to touch on, and I didn't want to keep you here all day. That would have been just boring. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.